Hello, my name is Brittany Carter, and this is my week 3 progress for Web Standards project. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm a little frustrated that I couldn't get it exactly how I wanted, but hopefully you'll be able to help me make a few corrections. But here's my header. I think I did a pretty good job on this. The only error I had was with the pre-order. I couldn't get it to ununderline that, or to ununderline, which sounds weird, but not have that underlined under pre-order. It's fixed, and I also couldn't get it to fade out. Here's my code for that. Pretty much just separated by, the body, the nav, the list, logo, pre-order, button, paragraph, words. Next would be the CTA. Which I had another issue. I couldn't get the image in the background image to show up. Which, as I was researching how to do that, and I believe I've done it before, you just do it this way, but it wouldn't work. I have no idea what I was doing wrong. Other than that, I have the button, and it's underlined just like the header is. I couldn't get that undone, but everything else is correct and where it needs to be. The next would be the features, or the feature. So I have that set up pretty well. It's just the image with a clickable image with the feature. So here is my code or my CSS for that. So the body, and then all of this. I don't really need this. This is for when I had it like that before, so we can probably get rid of that. But when I was actually using text in front of over top. But anyways, so here's that. Next would be my about. I had an extremely hard time with this. This needs a lot of work. For some reason, I got the images rounded, but I was unable to get them to section off properly and to group properly. I remember watching the video and I pulled my notes and I still couldn't get it together. So here's my code for that. And I have them sectioned off into 2 parts. Part 1, part 2, and then the figures being the employee heads, the images. The blog, I think that one's pretty spot on. The only issue I had here again was this is supposed to, the header is all black, I believe, on the blog, and mine still has that link. I did that one the same way as I tried with the other things, so it's obviously one thing I'm doing wrong on all of these things, but and here's my code for that. And so it's something I'm doing wrong on all of these that's not working, but this one turned out pretty good. I believe it's spot on with the correct blog. Contact. A work in progress, I guess. I have all of the right pieces. I just couldn't get, obviously, all of it to line up properly. Ugh, I spent so much time. Okay, so here's my code for that. I was just working on it, so yeah, and I have it all sectioned out by email, call, right, which are the sections for contact. And I was struggling with how to get the contact us above it. And I remember in the video that I wouldn't have to put it in a table, and I thought I was doing this right. Once again, something I'm gonna need to work on. Okay. Oh, these are mislabeled. So this is actually my login, not my footer. So here is the login box. I think I did pretty well with this one as well. It's it's closely, it looks a lot like Guilt Grip's login box, with the hover over the submit button, remember me, the input fields, the login with Facebook, all of that. Let me show you the code. If I can find it. This is the box, actually the box that's around it. The submit button, submit hover button, header divider, Facebook, the Facebook button, login, sign in, password, the input fields. So my footer, this is my footer here, and the footer I picked from Daily Tech is almost exactly the same. I believe the font's different. I read that we didn't need to be spot on with the fonts, so I noticed a lot of the time when I'd search I'd have to pay, so good thing. But here they are, and they'll take you to the Daily Tech About pages. Oops. Yep, and they're all gray. It took me a while to figure out how to get the lines in between. I remember on the video as well, you talked about not having them in the HTML, so you had to figure out a way how to do them in the CSS. So that's what the header divider is here. And that is it. I'm learning a lot, and I spent a lot of time on this, so I'm sure you'll come back with some great tips on how I can adjust this and continue to work on it. Thank you very much.